Betty Bayo, born Betty Bayo Mbugua, also known as Betty Mbugua or simply Betty Bayo, is a renowned Kenyan gospel singer, songwriter, and inspirational figure. She was born and raised in central Kenya, in a Christian family that nurtured her love for music and faith from a young age. Growing up, Betty was actively involved in church choirs and youth fellowships, where her talent for singing was evident early on. Her humble beginnings and strong spiritual upbringing shaped her worldview, instilling in her values of faith, resilience, and hope, themes that would later dominate her music career. Betty Bayo attended schools in central Kenya, where she was a bright and disciplined student. Although not much is publicly known about her formal education, she has often spoken in interviews about how she balanced schoolwork with church and singing activities. Her passion for music outweighed any other career path, and even after completing her education, she chose to pursue gospel music full-time, a decision that would soon propel her into national recognition. Betty Bayo's musical journey began in church, where she served as a choir member and soloist. Her powerful voice and ability to connect emotionally with audiences quickly made her a favorite among churchgoers. Encouraged by her mentors and fans, she decided to record her first professional songs in the late 2000s. Her debut album introduced her as a soulful, sincere gospel artist whose lyrics combined praise, worship, and everyday life struggles with faith-based hope. Betty Bayo rose to fame with her hit song Elewa, which became one of the most played gospel tracks in Kenya. The song resonated deeply with listeners due to its heartfelt lyrics, simple melody, and message of trust in God. Following Elewa, she released several successful songs, including Manino Anabadilisha, Simama Imara, Milil Anikuju. Her music blends Afrofusion, contemporary gospel, and traditional Kikuyu rhythms, giving her a unique sound that appeals to both urban and rural audiences. Betty's ability to sing in multiple languages, including Swahili, Kikuyu, and English, has helped her reach a wide audience across Kenya and beyond. Betty Bayo's music is characterized by deeply spiritual and emotional lyrics that focus on encouragement and transformation, messages of forgiveness, restoration, and divine grace, a connection to real-life experiences, especially challenges faced by women and families. Her songs often reflect her personal journey, the highs, the heartbreaks, and the victories, making her one of the most relatable gospel artists in Kenya. Betty Bayo's personal life has been as public as her music career. She was once married to Pastor Victor Kanyari, a controversial Nairobi-based preacher. The two were among Kenya's most talked-about celebrity couples in the early 2010s, known for their dynamic presence in both the gospel and church scenes. However, their marriage came under strain following controversies surrounding Pastor Kanyari, leading to their separation. Betty handled the public scrutiny with grace, often emphasizing forgiveness, faith, and moving on. After their separation, she rebuilt her life and image, focusing on her children and her music career. In 2021, she remarried in a private ceremony to a man she described as her God-sent partner. The wedding symbolized a new chapter in her life, one of peace, restoration, and renewed happiness. She is a proud mother of 2 children and often shares her motherhood journey and spiritual reflections on social media, inspiring thousands of fans. Over the years, Betty Bayo has become one of Kenya's most respected gospel artists. Her music has earned her multiple nominations at local gospel awards, wide media recognition for her inspirational songs, invitations to perform in major gospel concerts and church events across East Africa. Her songs enjoy significant airplay on radio and television, and she maintains a strong online presence with a loyal fan base that connects with her authenticity and humility. Betty Bayo attributes all her success to God. In interviews, she often speaks about how faith helped her overcome life's toughest challenges. Her story, from humble beginnings, through public trials, to personal triumph, has made her a symbol of perseverance and redemption in Kenya's gospel music scene. She continues to encourage young people and women to pursue their dreams fearlessly and to trust in God's timing, regardless of life's setbacks. Betty Bayo's personality is characterized by Authenticity, she remains down to earth and relatable. Boldness, she speaks openly about faith, love, and life struggles. Resilience, her ability to bounce back from adversity has inspired many. Empathy, through her music and outreach, she connects deeply with those facing pain or discouragement. Beyond music, she is also known for her charitable work, participating in community outreach programs and supporting vulnerable families. Betty Bayo is active on social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, then Facebook, where she shares inspirational messages, music updates, family moments, faith-based reflections. Her YouTube channel features both her official music videos and personal vlogs, allowing her to connect with a younger, digital audience. Through her online presence, she continues to evangelize, mentor, and inspire, proving that gospel music in Kenya can evolve while staying true to biblical principles. Betty Bayo's journey embodies the evolution of gospel music in Kenya, from traditional church-based performances to modern, professional production that reaches millions. Her legacy is not just in her music but also in her message, faith through adversity. She stands as a role model for artists, women, and believers who strive to stay strong despite life's challenges. With over a decade in the industry, Betty Bayo remains relevant, respected, and deeply loved by fans. Her future in gospel music looks bright as she continues to record new music, mentor upcoming artists, and serve as a beacon of hope for many. Betty Bayo is more than a gospel artist, she is a testimony of resilience, of faith, and grace. From humble beginnings to national stardom, from personal trials to triumphant recovery, her life mirrors the power of divine transformation. Through her voice and her story, she has inspired countless Kenyans to keep believing, keep singing, and keep rising. Thanks for watching and